Nigerian women are calling for the localization of humanitarian response groups in the country, especially those headed and managed by women. This, they say, will enable these groups easily meet the needs of those urgently in need of humanitarian aid. Correspondent Helen Osamede-Akins reports.
The humanitarian crisis that has engulfed Nigeria, especially the northeast and north-central region in the last decade, has left about 7.1 million people in need of humanitarian assistance in the region. Most affected and vulnerable in such crises are usually women and children. It is believed that women and women-led organizations are playing valuable roles in addressing the effects of the crisis, and they bring valuable skills and assets to localized humanitarian response. Despite these immeasurable contributions of women, they are not accorded adequate recognition and deserved support in the humanitarian architecture.
Thank you.
These women are now forming a platform to encourage local humanitarian services in Nigeria. They believe that the platform will act as voice for women concerning humanitarian issues and those affected by crises.
These international bodies, when they come, they don't always know their way around. They still rely on local partners to carry out their interventions. They should pass those partnerships to us, with the locals, so that we can effectively carry out our activities. Unlike when they come, they want to be the ones to go into the communities to carry out interventions without knowing the needs of the people.
Women in particular need to be sitting at the decision-making tables. They need to be able to be part of the solution finding and not just receiving.
Despite government's efforts in addressing the humanitarian needs in affected areas, the women believe more needs to be done.
Nigeria has to come up with a tangible policy for humanitarian action, which is missing. Domestication of the Kampala Convention, rather, which has to do with the protection and assistance to internally displaced persons, is yet to be adopted, or rather domesticated. And I think the first step that we need as a government to do is to see the need for us to make sure that that document is domesticated, and then we start implementing it around there.
This form of collaboration by women in the humanitarian field may go a long way to meet the needs of more women and children in displaced camps. Helen Osamede-Akins, TVC News, Abuja.